Hey everyone, it's Josh again. This is my final blog from Denver for a full day. Tomorrow I just have part of a day in Denver, then I'm going back home to Texas. Anyway, I don't really have much today. I'm really tired, so good night. Just kidding. I had a great busy day. Had to get up the earliest today. Had to get up at around 7 today because we had church later today. So first off, we left the house around 7:48. We were gonna leave at 7:30, but Vanessa was running late, which surprised none of us. Anyway, we went to this really cool place called Snooze in Denver. It's a little pancake shop, and it's so cool. It reminds me a lot of Po' Boys in Austin, because it's just really like hip, I guess. It's kind of like, imagine IHOP, but like awesome. And like they have the nicest people working there, and the nicest looking people too. So that's always a plus because you just feel like you're in a clean environment. So it was all really clean. All the people there were nice. And what it is, mainly, their specialty is pancakes. They have crazy kinds of pancakes. I got the pancake flight, which is where you can choose 3 different kinds of pancakes, and they give you one of each. And they're huge, so it's really filling. First off, I got the pancake of the day, and today's pancake was a pancake with coconut in the middle and chocolate sauce drizzle on top. So good, but somewhat rich and very large, as the other two were. My second pancake was the cherry cheese pancake. It was like a cherry cheesecake pancake. It was so yummy. And then my final pancake, which was my personal favorite, was the pineapple upside down pancake. And it was very, very, very delicious because it wasn't too rich. And I love pineapple upside down cake anyway, so a pineapple upside down pancake is going to be delicious in my mind. And it was. I also got a scrambled egg with it to kind of balance out. So after we got done, we still had some time before church started. And so we'd been debating kind of all morning and yesterday if we should go with the Rockies or the Rockies today, which is go to the Rocky Mountains and play around, or go to a Rockies baseball game. And, I posted some stuff on Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr asking people, should I go to the mountains or to the baseball game? And only one person said baseball, but we decided to go to the baseball game anyway because we've been to the mountains, a few times whenever I've been up here before, but I've never been to a Rockies baseball game. So we really wanted to do that. So we walked over to the baseball stadium because it was only a couple blocks from where Snooze is, and we got our tickets, and it was a beautiful day outside today. So, I wasn't even sweating. And people that know me, that's a big deal if I'm not sweating. I was wearing pants and a shirt, like a button-up shirt, so I was not sweating. That's good weather. So anyway, we walk, and we still have some more time before church, so we walked back kind of slow, took some pictures, and so we get back to the car, get in, drive around, get to church, and we go in and, talk to some people before, in true church fashion, gotta keep up with the fellowship, and went to church, and after it was over, I was so happy because I got to see some of my Mexico friends. Last year, whenever we went to Mexico, our youth group was down there with my sister and brother-in-law's church's youth group, so it was really weird because the people we were working at the very same site with knew my sister and brother-in-law, which was really fun, and they're all nice kids, and I got to see 3 of them today. I got to see Karen, who is still in high school, Tony, who's out at Pepperdine, and Ryan, who played a trick on me when I first met him, and who's at ACU. When I first met Ryan, I thought he said his name was Brian, so I go, "Oh, Brian?" And he said, "Yeah, but I spell it without the B." Not gonna lie, it took me a minute to get it when I first met him. Anyway, it was really fun to catch up with them, and it made me miss Mexico, because I miss Mexico all the time anyway. But it was kind of cool to see them in their own, natural environment because when we were in Mexico, we were all in work clothes, looking sweaty and dirty and nasty. Anyway, so we get done with church and hurry home and change, and we went to the baseball game. And I love baseball. It's called America's pastime, and I believe it. There's so many people at the game. And the bad part was it started storming. Like, scary. They put on the Jumbotron tornado warning until 3:30, and this is at like 2:45. So we had about 45 minutes of tornado warning. Not cool in my book. Texas tornado warnings are different though. In Texas, whenever it's a warning, we have a spotted tornado. Here in Colorado, it's more like a tornado watch when it's a warning. The conditions are right. Anyway, it was scary. Not gonna lie. There were some funnel clouds kind of forming up in the sky. But, we were safe. It just rained and got windy and some lightning, but everyone was fine. The storm blew over. We got to go back and enjoy some more baseball. Jason tried to get me to get a hot dog, but I'm not a big fan. So I got some grilled chicken. No, some chicken strips. They weren't grilled, they were breaded, and they were delicious. Yummy, yummy chicken. Anyway, it was the Colorado Rockies versus the Seattle Mariners, which is ironic because Jason, my brother-in-law, is from Seattle. So every time Seattle would do something kind of cool, he would start clapping, and we would just glare at him because we were rooting for the Rockies. It was fun, traditional baseball game. We did the wave. It was awesome. Anyway, so after the baseball game was over, it started kind of storming again. So we came home, made a stop by King Soopers to pick up some dinner on the way home. We got home. Jason made dinner and Leah helped. We had some delicious steaks for dinner. I'm from Texas, so I gotta have my steaks every now and then. Quite often, actually. Anyway, so after that, Vanessa had to go on back to the Springs because about an hour and a half drive, and we didn't want her to be too late getting back. And then we watched some videos on YouTube and some SNL clips. And then we got pay-per-view and watched He's Just Not That Into You. I really liked it. I thought it was kind of a good mix between a boy and girl movie. I didn't think it was just some chick flick. And I thought it was really applicable to life. Because I just think that kind of stuff happens. And I think that there's a lot of solutions to a lot of problems that are in the dating world. But I'll probably have to make another vlog on that because I could go on for many eons about relationships. Because y'all may not know this, but I'm kind of like the love doctor. I tell my friends that. They don't believe me, but I do give good relationship advice. Anyway, that's my day in a nutshell. And I need to go to bed because I have to get up at like 7 tomorrow or earlier so I can eat breakfast and be ready to go to Colorado Springs to hang out with Vanessa while Leah works. And then I have to get on a plane tomorrow night and go back to Texas. Bittersweet. I miss my friends, but I'm gonna miss my sisters. I'm gonna miss the amazing weather because it's like 98 there in Texas. Anyway, gotta go shower and hit the bed, so good night.